Good morning, everybody. It is 8 o'clock on the button. Getting close to some roads and parking lot. We are about 0.7 away from the next parking area, and that's where Iceman's going to meet us. April 19th, day 109 on the Appalachian Trail. Was very comfortable last night. Slept pretty good. Didn't get as cold as it did yesterday, but they were calling for it, which is weird. Can't imagine the weather being off. But anyway, I got up this morning and had made a coffee and a little breakfast, and we all got packed up and took off. So, like I said, we're gonna hook up with Iceman, get some slack packs, and take off. And we got some really cool part of the trail today. And actually, my bag is getting light enough that I really don't need the slack pack. But it is nice just to have a small bag when you're going through some crazy climbs. And so many people have reached out and want to help. I mean, had some trail angels just show up and say, you know, let me help you in any way. And it's just blows my mind, the generosity and kindness of people. But anyway, we will talk to you after we swap out the packs and get back on trail. And I know once we cross 501, that's where I have been before. Did that section. That's pretty cool. A lot of rock climbing. It's not supposed to be that cold today. Sun's out. We'll have to get the guns out later. All right, we'll talk to you in a bit. Hey now, just met with Iceman. He had some lemon muffins and some bananas for us, and we swapped out our packs, and I'm waiting to see how long it is before 0.7 realizes she forgot her poles. And I'm carrying them. She still doesn't know. Just silently walking. Anyway, we're gonna go 12 miles and meet Iceman at 501, and then probably get our bags and then continue on and either push for the 20 some or camp, or I don't know, we'll figure it out. But oh wow, check that out. Big hole right there. Let's go check that out. Looks like a little cave that goes under. That's pretty wild. Maybe it's a secret passageway to the other side of 81. Oh shit. Oh, got my water. bonus because it went in the mud puddle. All right, we're gonna get up here, cross 81, get back on the trail, and as you can see, all the screwing around I'm doing, I'm falling further and further behind. So I'm gonna shut her down, and I'll get back with you in a bit. Hey now, we had a pretty good climb coming. We went underneath 81, made a pretty good climb to get to the top of this mountain. Now we're just doing some rock hopping going across the top. It's pretty rocky in spots. Hey now, we're walking across the top of this ridge line. Like I said, it's pretty rocky in spots, and other spots it lightens up. But off to the right, as you can see through the trees, get a little view of the town, the valley. Can't see too much on the other side though, and that's the trail behind me. But walking across the top here, as you can see by the minor injury, we were going through a heavy rock section, and I planted my foot on a rock to push off of it to jump to another one, and it moved and it went down between three rocks, and I fell forward on the rock that was sticking up. Luckily nothing broke, but it did smart a little bit. And luckily it was on the shin. All it did is took the skin right down to the flesh. And it didn't bleed much because there's not much there. But that'll hurt for a while. So we walked it off, and looking forward to the next one, because I'm sure it's coming. We just took a little pack break. Not that we had to take the packs off, but just give our feet a rest. And plowing forward. We got about 8 miles till we hit 501, and it's still going to be real early in the day. We were talking about doing I think it'll end up being a 12-mile day when we get there, or we could do a 20-some. So Iceman said he was going to meet us there, and then there's another lady that's from the area, Cindy. She wants to meet us there. So we'll visit with her for a bit, and let's see what the day brings. Might be a short day today. You know, we're talking about 12 miles being a short day. It's pretty wild. But anyway, one thing's for certain, we're going north. Beautiful weather right now. Little clouds, nice and cool. Excuse me. Nice and cool, and just a perfect day so far. I'm not sure if it's today, but we got some, I know tomorrow we got some pretty good views coming up. We got to be getting near some of the overlooks that I've visited already, so I'm looking forward to capturing that. So as soon as I see something cool, we'll capture it. Talk to you in a bit. And for the record, I don't have the cat. What we're gonna do is, it's gonna be a daily thing. So if nobody's complaining for a day, it goes inside the bag. Whoever's complaining gets the cat for the day and has to have it within visibility on their pack. So point 7 is going to try and quit smoking. So she already knows she's going to have the cat. So she took it this morning. So she is carrying the cat. We did give it a name. It's called Rodney, because he is the one that ultimately created the catchphrase. It's a long story, but Rodney the Shitty Kitty, that is its name, because usually if you are sporting the cat, you are in a foul mood, or you're complaining, or you're just not where you want to be. So it's usually not a good situation. So that's what we named it. So hopefully it doesn't come out too much. All right, we'll talk to you later.
There's a storyboard on it. With probably a section of Anchorman. I heard that one was the director gave him an idea and told him what little marks I got, and then they just kind of rolled with it.
The PA rocks have begun.
This is rocky. Okay. I'll buy that.
Got a couple rocks. No, this is fun.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for.
We'll have a lot of it.
This is big enough. Like, I don't feel like I'm...
That's not a buzzard.
Yeah, I saw that.
Is that an eagle?
Kind of looks like it.
Immature eagle.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, I can see the white feathers.
I'm zooming up on it.
Yeah, it's an eagle. That's why I didn't like the hawk sound. He's about ready to come and attack it. We're heading into eagle territory. Little mountain overlook. I got some buzzards flying. I see the house that I'd like to have sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Nice little log cabin down there. Pretty nice. Hey now. Hey now. We just stopped at that shelter, the William Penn shelter. We stopped there and had a quick lunch. And we got about 4 miles until we hit 501. We've been getting it pretty good. I mean, we've been hitting some, we hit a couple really good, pretty difficult, not real difficult, but I mean, you had to pay attention. Rock scrambles. But we also hit some really long flat stretches that were really smooth. and been able to make up some ground. So say we got about 4 miles left, and we'll be at 501, and then decide what we want to do. It's 12:15, and just humming right along. I think we have another view coming up in a couple miles. I think it's called the Fisher Overlook. So we'll get some pictures of that. Otherwise, we're just going through the woods. Little ups, little downs, little rock, a lot of rock, smooth. Pretty cool. I like it. Feet are feeling pretty good today. Shin hurts like hell, but it should after what happened. All right, well, I hope you guys are enjoying your hump day, and we'll get back to you when we see something cool. Right now, I'll flip this camera around and show you what we're dealing with right now. Just came out of the shelter and opened it up into this like logging road. I was leading the freight train going into the shelter. We were cooking pretty good. Now I'm just hanging back a little bit. In a couple minutes I'll turn on the burners and catch up with these guys. Looks like we got another hiker coming. We'll check out his story. Alright, we'll talk to you in a bit. This is the Fisher Overlook. Ooh. Let's get out where the snakes lay, because you can. All right, here we go. Pretty nice. Fisher Overlook. We'll get back on trail here. We're almost close to 501. And then that's the area that I'm familiar with. And the rocks will get interesting. There it is. Sun's kind of blocking it. Fisher Overlook. Got a small crew here tonight. It's awesome. Hey now. Alrighty. 7:45 p.m. April 19th. Day 109. Appalachian Trail. It was a cool day. Oh, where to start? We got up this morning and hit the trail. We met Iceman at the parking lot. And then he slacked us to 501. We got to 501. He was there, as well as another couple, Dave and Cindy. I hope I got that right. I believe it's Dave and Cindy. Very good people. Thank you a ton to Iceman and Dave and Cindy for everything they did today. We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. So let's get the mileage out of the way. So we went from that 10 site by 443 to 501. It was 11.8 miles. We got there and got our bags off of Iceman, and he had some water and stuff for us to supply up with. And then I mean, this guy is so generous. He I just can't say enough about him. He's just a great guy. And we told him to thank you very much for everything that you've done. Go spend some time with your wife for her birthday, and happy birthday to Mrs. Iceman. So he packed up some stuff and went back home, and Dave and Cindy, we sat and talked with them. They had cooler of stuff and some snacks and some drinks, and we chatted with them for a while and had a really good time. It was really enjoyable. And then it came to dinner time, and they went and got a couple pizzas. So we had like a 5-hour parking lot party. It was awesome. Really neat. And then to top it off, Rainbow, and I think it's Mountain Goat, and her brother, I think that's Mountain Goat, they showed up. So we all sat and had a really good time together. So then I guess it was around 7 o'clock, Dave and Cindy took off, and the 5 of us came into the woods by the shelter. The shelter is really cool. It's like a garage. It's like a big enclosed garage with the skylight, bunks, solar shower. There's a spigot outside for water. There's supposed to be a place where you can charge stuff too, but I didn't see that yet. But we all decided it'd be a lot more comfortable outside to camp. So 3 of us are in hammocks and 2 are in tents. Really great day. Now tomorrow there's another couple that wanted to help us out, so we haven't decided yet. We might slack pack for 9 miles, because I know this next section very well, and there's a lot of pretty intense rock climbing and scrambling. So we might slack pack just for a little bit and then get our packs and go, and then tent somewhere. Or we might go all out and just go right into Port Clinton, but that would be about a 25-mile day. So I guess we'll kind of play it by ear and see how things go. So that's where we stand for tomorrow, but we're gonna have a good night's sleep tonight and get all rested up. I guess that's about all that I can think of. Just really enjoyed being around Dave and Cindy and Iceman, and spending time with my fellow hikers. R2.7, Mountain Goat, and Rainbow. Awesome day. Truly blessed. Good stuff. This is why I did the Appalachian Trail days like today. It was really fun. I'd like to get a little bit more hiking in, but some days you got to just enjoy the moment. So we're going to get some fun rock climbing in tomorrow. That's going to be neat. And then see if we're going to make it a short day or a long day. And then on Friday, we're probably going to go into Port Clinton, get some stuff, get a little resupply, maybe get some food, and maybe just putz around town, maybe try and find a shower somewhere, maybe do laundry, and wait for a good buddy of mine, Johnny. He's going to come and meet up with us and hike with us through Sunday. So then the next week, I think another buddy of mine is going to come and possibly spend some time with us. So we'll have to just play things by ear, but that's the guarantee so far. We're gonna at least do 9, see what we're gonna do after that, if we're gonna do a full send or just go a little ways further and camp. But by Friday we'll definitely be in Port Clinton. Johnny's gonna team up with us, and then I don't know, maybe the 6 of us will hike together. But those Rainbow and Mountain Goat are pretty good hikers, and they're a lot younger, so I think they do a lot more miles, so they'll probably take off. But it's great to spend time with them, especially with some of the connections we have with Rainbow's boyfriend. Is his uncle is a real good friend of mine, so that was kind of neat to catch up with them again after meeting them the other day. So I'm done yakking your ear off. Tried to get a sunset through the trees there. It's pretty much bumped down under the trees right now. I don't know if it'll project some stuff in the. This seems like it's changing tints there. I don't know. Anyway, hope you had a good day. Have an even better day tomorrow. Have a good week, and we will see you in the morning. For that thing I forgot to mention, I did have the cat yesterday. I was complaining about my feet. My feet were really hurting, and I kept tripping over a rock, hurting the same foot. So with my bitching, I had to carry the cat yesterday, but 0.7 had it today, and she'll probably have it for a while because she's going to try and quit smoking. So it might be a permanent residence in her backpack for a while. We'll see. But that's where that's at. Have a good night.